Vikings 9-2, now 3 games clear of Detroit. And Tyrone, what did you think of today's performance? This team really came out and stepped on Detroit's throat immediately, especially on a short turnaround. You're thinking they may come out a bit slow. Not at all.
Well, I think the main thing was this, man, to start off fast and finish fast. And they start off fast. If you look at the series, the defense came out there, they did a 3-and-out. Then the offense came out there, they first series, they went drive down the field and got some points. That's what you want when you're coming off a short week. And it showed, the resiliency of these kids and what their mindset on. They ain't up thinking about what Billy talking about. They're taking one game at a time, and Detroit was in the midst right now, and they've been handling them their butt whooping for the last 3 years. Their last 3 games, they've been owning them. So they wanted to get rid of that and let everybody know that they for real, and they showed that.
All right, Coach Mike Zimmer is at the podium live. Let's join in to hear what the head coach has to say about his team's win.
Obviously the kicking game, we got a couple messed up there, but we'll get that short up. That should be fixable.
In DC, you talked about having plans for the quarterback position. Is Case kind of simplified things?
Yeah, he simplified it a lot. Yeah.
So Griffin's day, you seem to really give Decker a hard time.
Yeah, well, typically he gives most guys a hard time. He's an outstanding player. All day affair whenever he goes up against anybody. He's a lot like most of our guys, a lot of fight, a lot of toughness, but he's got strength, speed, and quickness as well. Well, they made some Marvin Jones made some great catches, and that's what he does. Marvin makes some great catches. I don't think Stafford's afraid to throw the ball anywhere. He trusts his guys, and so I think Xavier got a little frustrated with the one penalty, but he's an awfully good competitor too, and that play that he made on the 4th down was outstanding.
Coach, another touchdown celebration that fans were like today, the Thanksgiving dinner celebration.
Yeah, I planned.
Guys having fun like that and kind of showing a little bit of personality.
I planned that one. No, you know what? They can do pretty much whatever they want if they score touchdowns. I'm all for it.
Griffin was crowdsourcing for his tryouts and games.
I just heard that in the locker room. Yeah. No, not Mike. Definitely not Mike. But it's congratulations to him. It wasn't expected to have the baby this morning, and for him to have to be here and do the things that he did, I think was, he's a team guy all the way.
Got over 1,000 yards in the season this year, which is a lot of so do you think maybe or just the way he's playing?
Yeah, I think it's great that he's got 1,000 yards, but Adam is a great competitor, figures out a way. I said on the radio just a minute ago, the other day we were at practice and I put my hands up like I was going to fight him. He says, "Coach, you don't want to fight me, I won't quit." And I said, "Do you think I will?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Well, but that's the kind of guy he is. He's not going to quit. He's going to figure out a way. He's going to find a way." And, he's a good football player. Tough, competitive, does dirty work. I've said this many times.
As you go along each week here, you learn anything more about how you can handle success? You're taking that record right on.
Yeah. Really, we just try to focus on each week. I know it's a boring answer, but we really do. I think this team understands that what they have ahead of them and the challenge that they have that particular week. They know that this thing's not going to be easy, but the defense has an awful lot of confidence in the offense now, and I believe the offense has a lot of confidence in the defense. And together we're a pretty good football team. And so if we can continue to do the things we're doing, and we did some dumb things today that we need to address, but once we, if we can eliminate some of those things, we have a pretty good football team. Yeah, well, we almost lost our composure a couple times. We study each crew, going into the game. I told them that it could be like this today. They got to play clean, smart football, and probably shouldn't say anything else. Good? Thank you.
A wise decision by Coach Zimmer. Not going to say anything else about the
He
officiating.
didn't want to get his pockets
No.
tipped. You know, they're going to touch that
You
pocket.
know, they
man.
touch that pocket
When you
pretty
talk about
heavy
the refs,
nowadays.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They're
know.
different, though.
Today there were 17 penalties for almost 150 yards. 9 on the Vikings, 8 on Detroit. And it's interesting, though, that he said they knew going into this game that this was a flag-happy group of officials. Did you go that far and know who was going to be out there for a game?
Well, is that we knew would, throw the flag more often than others, no question about it. And the coaches made you aware of it. And obviously, Coach Zimmer made his guys aware, but man, these guys were throwing flags left and right. Every time you did something, I was watching the TV and I was like, okay, where's the flag?
Exactly. Any
Like,
big play they were
yeah,
looking
but
at that.
the good thing about today's game, though, is that whenever we jump out like two touchdowns like that, we're not playing from behind. We hard team to beat.
Right.
We're
But that
very
is
hard
expected
team.
when you're going on the road. See, that's the unexpected. When
That's-
you're going
that
on the
was
road,
unexpected.
you're not going to get those calls that you usually get at home. So,
No.
hey, I'll tell you one thing. I told y'all before, that defense is playing championship caliber defense and ready to play. As you can see, they just, every blade of grass, they protect them. And they get the ball back to the offense.
Right.
The offense not turning the ball over. And
Right.
look at them. They're doing some good things. So, today was a great emphasis of showing how well this team is playing.
But you know who my MVP of so far this year?
Who that?
The offensive line.
Oh, yeah. They don't get enough talk.
They get as much as we've criticized them in the past.
Exactly.
I'm going to give them the kudos right now because those guys are playing with some attitude, and I love that. We got an offensive line with some attitude. Got some nasty in them.
Right.
And that's what makes them, special.
They've been doing that consistently all year.
All right, let's head back to Ford Field. Don Mitchell standing by with more post-game reaction from the Vikings. Don?
Yeah, you guys, as you can imagine, it's a very happy locker room on this Thanksgiving, but you know what? They're also very even-keeled. It seems that with each mounting victory, they get more calm because this is what's working. And they're also a little self-reflective, shall we say. I caught up with Xavier Rhodes on the field, and we know he had that big interception at the end, but he claims that today was not a good day for him, and they're being very honest about this ugly win.
Yeah, it was a good win. We started up good, but in the middle of the game, we started off bad. I let a few plays by. This by far the worst game I ever played. But long as we came out with a W, and that's all that matters.
Well, you made some redemption at the end there with that pick, though.
Yeah. I had to do something, just get the team, get us back into the game. They was coming back, making great plays, and it's just I just had to do something. Being the leader of this team, I had to make us excited back on the sidelines, and I had to make a play, and I feel like I had to make one, and I did.
It's almost like you felt maybe it's going to be too easy, right? You guys are steamrolling, but it's the Lions, right?
Yeah, it's always a battle between them, man. It's always a battle with them, man. It's just that it's always the last second, last minute, and the last drive with these guys, and there's something about them that we got to fight through, and we can't take them lightly.
There is something about a Lions game, but let me tell you, in the locker room, they're very happy that they came into enemy territory and walked away with a victory. Coming up, we'll hear from Everson Griffin, the brand new daddy, in addition to being a sack daddy, as we know. He has a couple of name ideas and a couple that he said absolutely not. And we'll also hear from Rudy, who had 2 touchdowns, Adam Thielen as well, who had over 1,000 yards now, and he's in elite company. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Don. Yeah, pretty amazing, though, Tyrone. You played the position that Xavier's out there, the D-back, and he calls it the worst game he's played in his career. I don't think it was that, but he said it's on me to change this, and he got that late interception to seal the game.
Exactly. When you're a stellar player like him, anytime a guy give him away 6 points, the guy scored on you. You see the coverage; it was tight, but guys make plays too. They get paid at the same time. So he gave up 2 touchdowns, and in his mind, he knew he should have been able to make that play. But now it holds that on himself to let his teammate know that, hey, I messed that up. I'm gonna give one back for you. And you see what he did? He got an interception back, and then you see on the sideline, it's all contagious, man. When they want to see you do something good, and they're ready to fight again. So that shows the team is how well these guys understand that we need to make a play. When you got the leaders on the team, let us make these plays, play your role, and that what brings out a lot of championships.